What's going on, everyone? This is Slackerman with another diecast model review. Today we're looking at another Hobby Master. This is an A4E Skyhawk. This is Lieutenant Commander John McCain, the famous Navy pilot slash senator slash POW prisoner in Vietnam. I've always wanted to get a Skyhawk, and I wanted to get John McCain's, so I found a seller on eBay that had this. I forget what year this was released, but I've always wanted to get a Skyhawk, and especially John McCain's. So let's take a look. This release, I believe, comes with a little bit extra, or at least one extra Ordinance. So if you have, I think Hobby Master released John McCain's A4. There's a first release. This is the second release. So I think the only difference is the extra Ordinance, but we'll take a look at that. As far as the box, you get a nice black and white packaging, and it is a window Velcro box, so that's cool. You do get all of your different fuel tanks that you can put on, and you get this special stand, so it's a little bit bigger, and then you have the nice A4E Skyhawk Lieutenant Commander John McCain. As far as the model itself, it is a Skyhawk, so it is little. I love the size of it, though. It's cool having a 1/72 scale Hobby Master. This small reminds me kind of like the Panther, F9 Panther from the Korean War, around the same length. The width, I think, is little. The wings aren't as big with the Panther as they are on the Skyhawk, but a nice little jet. As far as the Ordnance, I have on it your Zuni rockets. I have some bombs, and then you can trade out all these stations. So where the Zuni rockets are, you can put a fuel tank. Where the bombs are, you can put the bullpup missiles. So those look really cool on it. The paint in detail is really well done for this Skyhawk. This is the A4E, so I forget, is it the D that has the electronics, or the big kind of humpback to it that contains more of the sensors and upgrades. So I like this look of the A4 more than the one with the big bump on the back. But you have some nice detail. You have your number there, rescue, your little placard there, your danger, where the air intakes are. You do have your pilot that sits nice in there, so that looks great, and he's lined up with the window there, so that looks really cool. Tons of panel lining in detail throughout the jet. You have the VA 163 right there, the boat that this is taking off from or stationed at. You have Navy and Squadron letters right here, and a nice blue paint. Take a look at the underside, some nice detail, but it's all just white. I really like the rocket launcher there, the Zuni rockets, looks great. And the bombs are nicely painted as well. Right there you have your two 20mm cannons. I always wondered why one was bigger than the other, or why they're offset like that. I'm sure it has something to do with the bullet travel for the round, but I always thought this would look cooler if both of the 20mm cannons were the same size. This kind of like this bigger one here. I believe this is the same, I think it's a Colt 20mm cannon. These are the same guns that are in the F8 Crusader, just the Crusader has 4 of them, while the A4 only has 2. You have your air refueling probe off to the side there, so that looks good. Really light model, so that's cool as well, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. This was replaced by the A7 Corsair 2. I do have a model of that from Century Wings. I believe Century Wings is the only, or Century Wings, I think JC Wings does them now too, but the only 2 model companies that do A7 Corsairs. I do have a Navy, and I just picked up the Air Force version. So I'm excited to review both of those so you can see the replacement for the A4 for the Navy. But a really cool jet. I think a lot of people know this from Top Gun, both the movie and in real life. This was used as an aggressor aircraft. And then, of course, A4s, I believe, were the first or one of the first jets to be used for a strike in Vietnam, and I believe an A4 was one of the last jets to drop a bomb in the Vietnam War. So really cool little plane. Happy that I got one in the collection, and since I wanted to get an A4, I wanted to get the John McCain one just because it would be cool to have a, you know, somewhat famous pilot for this A4 model. So this is out of production. They might be hard to find. Again, look at eBay, but if you're gonna get an A4, I would suggest getting the John McCain version. This one, you get a little more extra ordnance. You get the big stand with the nice little plaque on there. And I just like the squadron colors, the blue and the white looks great with this model. So got some more videos coming up soon. I got a bunch of Century Wings I need to review. Again, the Century Wings A7 Corsair. Need to review that, both the Navy and the Air Force version. I do have the Century Wings Intruder. I need to review that. That was actually going to be my next review, but I decided to do this one really fast. So probably my next video will be on the A6 Intruder by Century Wings. So hope everyone liked the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.